Thanks for staying with us. On this segment, still commemorating International Women's Month theme, Accelerate Action, we will be talking about how we as women are making game-changing strides in the society, in our homes, in our workplaces, and several other areas. You can join the conversation and call us on 02016 352013 or 09024163440 or tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. Tell us how you have been making amazing strides in your home, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, everywhere. So let me start. I've not had food in my house for a bit, and I've been very busy. I usually get my sister, who's a caterer, to come make soups for us in the house, but they just eat the soup anyhow because I'm always dieting, right? And I just felt, okay, let me reduce on the soups. They can chew bread, you know. They can eat yam. They can eat other things. The soups actually cost a lot because then you have to buy meat, okporoko, and all those things. And then she came up with this recipe for me where she seasons the meat with just seasoning without salt. And we tried it and the taste was just so different. And now I'm craving, you know, the soup again so that she comes to make it for me. So hopefully this weekend I have to beg her to come and help me cook something so that at least there will be food in the house. But the fact that she found a way to just season, normally you season with every other thing, including salt, but now no salt. Just use the ordinary seasoning for the meat, and then the taste usually comes out different.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would love
what
to
a
try
giant
that.
stride.
Yeah.
Really?
It is,
Yeah.
actually.
You know why it's a
It
giant
is.
stride?
Yeah.
Because salt is supposed to, especially as we get older, salt is supposed to be bad for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
They are different.
Too much salt is supposed to be bad for you. So, and in this part of the world, we eat a lot of salt.
So they say.
So I think you guys will now start to grow up healthy
Without plenty salt anymore.
without plenty salt.
What's your giant stride?
I was just about to ask you your own giant
Why
stride.
you're older than me?
That's why you
so that I
should
can learn
ask
from you.
You are the giant on this table, YK. Tell us.
I don't.
When last did you cook, YK? Let's start from there.
Yes.
When last did I cook?
When last did you entire kitchen?
You cook.
Awake makes very good groundnut soup.
So
I
I've
can say
heard,
that.
but I've not
I
tasted
know.
it.
When will you host me again?
We are asking one question,
Yes.
we're going to another one.
So
When
tell
last
us.
did you
So you can use the opportunity to invite us.
She cooks only when she wants to host her
Let
friends.
YK speak.
understand me, ma?
Oh my, this one.
Nima, don't mind them. Tell me your giant stride. Don't mind
My
them.
giant tried yesterday, Jerry.
Yeah,
I was
what did
craving
you do?
the very ouchy groundnut soup.
Okay.
So I cleaned my kitchen. I started, because now we're doing last 10 days. And so I don't know, I've lost night's sleep. So I started cleaning my kitchen at 3 a.m. Cleaned it as I was cooking. I found some old groundnut. I have old groundnut, things that I didn't know I had. I brought them out, cleaned them, and decided, okay, these groundnuts must go today. I roasted them. I made groundnut soup yesterday, but I didn't have the energy for the Emma.
To
That's
pound.
the pounded yam that will go with it. So
But you have a pounder now.
I do, but I still didn't have the energy again because, you know, that's at the time close to breaking of the fast. I was
Yeah.
really tired.
Oh, okay.
So the drama happened. I'm going to banter about the drama because I had to send Imran to market to buy bitter leaf and buy the pepper
Imran,
soup
little
spice.
Imran.
Hey,
8 years, yeah.
child labor.
So I gave him a list. No, my street is not, you know, I don't live in Lekki.
Okay, no,
so
please.
we're very communal.
Okay.
And so I wrote him a paper, a list, and elders no longer direct children. Now elders sit down and children will just get lost. So I wrote him a list and I told him go to EJ's shop. EJ is my number one person. He got there, met her husband who was sleeping and just thought to tell him, we don't have everything on the list.
Oh.
And the boy knew that if he came home, I would then insist that then you should have bought it, you know. And so he just went on his own, decided whoever he liked that sells the same thing, and bought them. And so there's a way the ouchi soup would smell. When I use the original spices, from the entrance downstairs, people will know I'm cooking that soup. But the spices, the moment he brought it out, was already blended, and I put my nose like this. I didn't
They have that smell.
I didn't dare put it inside my pot. So I went outside, I went to go and confront them. And they said, he didn't come here. Rather than say he came and I misdirected him. Eventually, I bought the things from them, blended them, and went back home. And then brought him around to pay. And I said, did you go to EJ's shop? He said, of course I went there. I said, you don't know EJ? I said, I know the shop. No, stupid mommy. let's go there. And when we got there, I said, which of them they
Attended
told you that they don't have? So they say they don't have. I said, it's not possible. They said they didn't see you. Say, mommy, let's go there. And he pointed to the adult man.
away.
I said, Oga, you're an agbaya, complete one. Because, you know, when we were little, an adult would clarify and it would be the truth. You didn't have to tell me you didn't see the boy. You saw him, you misled him. Say it as you did.
Yeah.
Imagine that I didn't take him back. And my mother's style, I would have beaten him for going to the wrong place.
So the giant stride now.
Naim now, I giant
Took her
stride it
strides
yesterday.
all the way to
All
the-
my, I fought for my child and came home and made my groundnut soup very, very, with all the dried pomo. I made it with smoked guinea fowl. I cooked giant stride in my pot.
Oh, Jesus.
And I made it with a lot of crayfish and smoked fish.
And your husband broke his
Yeah.
fast happily.
giantly.
Happily.
Giantly.
And he couldn't even have my time. He was
All right, Mary, your giant
let me
stride.
see.
eh,
I took some giant strides down memory lane. I went on my photos and videos to see some of the things that I had cooked in the past that, you know, and I had posted. And I noticed that, you know, I had done some very interesting things, you know. And sometimes, you know, you're moving so fast, so quickly ahead, you don't stop to recognize the work that you have put in.
in.
And so yesterday afforded me the time to just sit down, reflect, and pat myself on the back for something. So some of my giant strides were, you know, some very nice meals that I've cooked for my family. I like to say I don't like to cook, but my mom, when she visited one time, she said, you say you don't like to cook, but you're
always in
here
the
all the time. You know, but I do like to cook when I have my
I'd
family.
love to
and
meet your mom.
I would love for you
she's
to
sweet.
meet her. And, you know, I love it when, like, I have family around and people are around.
And you cook for them.
And I cook for them. And I am proud to say that my family thinks I'm the best cook in the world.
They never taste other people's food.
I should be no.
Excuse
your
me?
family, you have to be the best cook in the world.
Can you imagine
Oh,
what
no,
you say?
yeah,
child.
she's such a hater.
You know, say she never,
Yes.
they never taste
As
other
in-
people's food.
Is it because
Many
many
people
people
giantly.
what is it
Did
that
she
you
not
have
just do
cooked?
the same to me just now? I've been waiting for my opportunity to go at her. So they never taste other people's food.
No, they
but
have.
you're a very good cook.
They have. They have.
Me, I've never tasted
All right.
millions. I only tasted
I know.
Obiajilu's soup.
I'm so lucky I've tasted
Ah,
all of
long
them.
One
time
day,
ago.
Obiajulu cook one food for me like this. I never do.
Ofe Nsala. My local soup.
Well, she hasn't done it for me again since then.
I've not had
You need
time.
more
She hasn't,
giant strides.
she hasn't taken the giant stride.
Yes,
towards
it
you.
needs a new one for
Helping
2025.
my ministry.
I'll repent.
And me, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to take a giant stride towards you.
Please
I'll
take
cook
that
something.
giant stride towards
You
me.
Thank
should
you,
taste like
ladies.
a giant straight soups.
For speaking giantly, we have to
Me,
take
I took a giant stride
Stride
backwards.
backwards.
I give someone money to cook food for me and for with fish. Very nice. I did 7 kilometers exercise
Whoa.
and then I finished it with a bang.
Ew.
Is that not a giant stride
It
backwards?
is a giant stride. Let's take a giant break now. So that when we come back, we'll move on to other topics for today. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.